Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Natan Verhovsky. I am here today on Wellness Wednesday. Also, Winning Wednesday, Crushing It Wednesday, whatever way you want to play with it. Today is an exciting day. Now, being here, I'm blessed enough to represent Allura Creative Agency, which is what brings this here. This is the Frequency of Abundance group. It is a free group over on LinkedIn. I'll put some contact information in the chat and you can have that. And it is also available as a small private paid community. So tens of dollars a month, but it gives access to networking and group workshops and coaching and a whole deeper dive with community and things. So join us anywhere you can, anywhere you want, and know that these talks, whether it's me or someone else is going to be giving them, they're here for you. They're here to make sure that you get everything that you could possibly want in a context that doesn't have anything from you. This is just meant to serve. It's in that context that we're hoping that as a frequency of abundance, we can help others get more abundance in their life even. So these talks are geared towards that. Some are going to be technical, some are going to be more esoteric, some are going to have just tons and tons of fun. Now, in here, I would love if you could ask questions. Pop in, show some love, give a high five, a thumbs up, a finger, the good finger. Anything that you can do like that would be wonderful. We appreciate it every time. I'll pop this in for you here, and now you have that available. So let's begin today. Wellness Wednesday, we're going to be talking nurturing a healthy mind and body. And we're going to rip both apart separately, put them back together, and then give you some action items for today. Okay? Take a deep breath and get ready. I want to start with mind wellness tips. We're going to do some body wellness tips in a minute. But on the mind wellness, because it's great if your body doesn't feel good, but your mind does, you're not going to get very far. The opposite is also true. If your body feels great and your mind doesn't, you're not going to get very far. So let's practice daily mindfulness. Dedicate 5-10 minutes every day just to mindfulness exercises like deep breathing, meditation, journaling, going through something that forces you to really be much more in the moment than you normally are. And that's a mindfulness exercise. Do what you want. Pick a leaf up and just stare at it for 2 minutes and keep staring and see more and understand more and learn more without a word. That's a mindfulness exercise. These are going to practice helping you stay grounded in the present moment. And that's important. Oh, as a side benefit, you'll lose a lot of stress. So that's nice. And you get to have a little benefit of both. Now, practice for 10 minutes of daily mindfulness. Let's add to that with positive self-talk. Don't forget that the first person who hears anything you say is you. Things like, oh, I'm such a dummy. You're the first person who hears that when you say that out loud. You also hear it internally. So it's already amplified and magnified twice. Pick what you want to hear. Pick what you want to say. What you're sending out, you're immediately receiving. Don't have to wait for it to karmically come back to you. It hit the second you threw it. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with your affirmations. Okay, so swap I can't do this with I'm capable and strong. But then go further. Add some intention into there. So I can't do this, or every time I try, or I've never been good at this. Okay, I'm capable and strong. I am confident and capable. I will seize this opportunity to prove to myself that I can do it. This puts you into a raw, let's go. And that's a positive self-talk. Adding, I suppose, we talked about journaling before, but if you wanted to do, let's say, gratitude journaling as a more specific way. List 3 things that you're grateful for, and you want to try this every night before you go to bed. You're going to cultivate a positive mindset. You'll dream wonderfully, and you'll have the best dreams. Wake up smiling every time, and you won't understand why. So you'll love that part. And the difference between doing it first thing in the morning, when you're writing it down first thing in the morning, it's like you're setting an intention for the day. And you're putting it into manifestation of creation. If instead you spoke those words, those would give you more momentum. So wake up, speak your affirmation, speak your truth. Feel the tingle on your arms, get roured up, and go on with your day. At night, list 3 things you're grateful for. Feel abundant. Smile and go to sleep. So we're still on mind wellness. We talk positive talk, gratitude journaling. We're talking practicing 5-10 minutes of daily mindfulness. If you wanted to make sure that you had that time, set a digital detox. Schedule time away from your screens every day. Even a half hour of screen-free time. It's going to refresh the mind. It's going to boost creativity. So don't look at it like the end of the day. Look at it like I need a break from what I'm doing. And then come back to what you're doing refreshed from the digital detox. And as we talked about, every morning, set your intention. So start your day with a clear intention. Today, I will prioritize joy. And you stay focused on what matters most to you. That's important. So mindfulness, setting time for it, positive self-talk, making sure you know that you're the first one who hears anything you say. Make it good. Give time away, digital detox. Set those morning intentions. And list 3 things you're grateful for every night before bed. This will help with your mind wellness. Let's do, I'm going to double check, see if there's anything over in the chat, just in case anybody had a question or a comment. Awesome. And let me put over here the group so that you can see it from LinkedIn. And you don't have to catch it scrolling. I'm going to put that in the chat, don't worry. There we go. So you have access to that. Come and join us, take a look, sneak a peek and say hello. It's tons of fun. And you'll get to meet the most interesting people. As we're wrapping up 2024 and the end of the year, and I know I'm dating this, oh no, it's okay. Know that you're part of it, like a wonderful show that you watch. You know that it's not from this year. That's okay. As long as you're immersed, as long as you're benefiting and you're getting something from it, who cares what year it's from? So enjoy these talks. Go deeper into these. Come to our community. These all become courses. You get to go and do deeper dives, share with others. It's a wonderful way to play. It's a wonderful place to play. It's a safe community. Everything's invitation only with us. And we believe that the tide rises all boats. So that if we can help you, we help ourselves. And if we help ourselves, we can help you. And it's a wonderful place. Reach out to us. I got my contact in the chat. Let's go do some body wellness tips. Now, this is funny. First one I'm going to talk about is hydration is key. So, un momento, por favor. Hydration is key. Drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. You're going to maintain that energy and focus. And keep, like a reusable water bottle nearby as a reminder. It's there. It's always full. It's a good idea. It's also better for the environment and fun things. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's look at moving with joy. Exercise, it doesn't have to mean going to the gym. You can dance. You can walk. You can do yoga. You can dance while you walk. Probably not while you're doing yoga. It's a little too much. But at least a couple of those. You might be able to mix 2 out of those 3 together. The point is that you want to find activities that you genuinely enjoy. Make you smile, delight you. And they'll move. And they'll make you move with joy because they'll move you. And that's wonderful. So, hydrate. Move with joy. Let's look at sleeping. I know it's not so exciting, but it's a superpower, right? Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Look for quality over quantity. I've had nights where I didn't sleep much and peppy the next day, no problem. I'm like, okay. I had others where I'm like, oh my God. I had a full night's sleep, maybe even an extra hour. What's going on? So it also changes every day and based on how much work you did the day before or exercise or maybe your body was out of whack. Maybe you were a little, under the weather. So, if you look at sleep as a superpower, create a nighttime ritual. I want you to think about that. And it'll be something that ultimately just signals your body that it's time to wind down. Whatever that could mean to you. So, you know, nice clear tea at night, or turning off the screen for half an hour and maybe old school cuddling in bed and just reading a book, whatever it might mean to you, but something that signals, it's time to go to bed, you know. Some people want to make sure that they get a good night's rest, so if they drink alcohol, they make sure that, a certain amount of time before they go to bed, that's their last drink. That's it, so that they have a great night's sleep. Those kinds of things. Focus on getting that nighttime ritual, signaling to yourself that it's time to wind down. And then sleep does become a superpower for you, for sure. If we look at nourishing our bodies, because we just talked about nourishing our minds, if we nourish our bodies wisely, let's focus on a balanced diet. Let's look at whole foods. Let's look at a colorful plate. Colorful fruits and vegetables, colorful plate often means a nutrient-rich meal. Those colors mean stuff. Keeping your plate colorful, keeping your food colorful. There's a wonderful thing. You Google it. What does the color of food mean? And it's going to go through what the yellow vegetables and fruits do, and what the orange ones and the blue ones and the purple ones and the red ones. It's quite fascinating. And it shows that, number one, no matter what color you go with, you can't go wrong. Everything does something good, and you need something good. So eat something in any color. It's good. The cool part is when you start mixing and matching and having fun. And there's all sorts of wonderful traditions around the world that talk about different pairings and for different reasons. Some for health, some for other. Very, very cool rabbit hole to go down. I invite you to go look. But nourish yourself wisely. And even if it's not going to be a big deal, stretch. Stretch even 5 minutes every day. It's going to improve your circulation. It's going to improve your posture. It's going to improve your energy levels. It moves things like your lymph around, because lymph isn't part of your circulatory system. So your heart doesn't pump and move it around. Your muscles move it around like hydraulics. So you got to move if you want things to move. And that's going to be something interesting. Let's look at, let's bring it together, right? We're here for Wellness Wednesday. We're nurturing a healthy mind and body. Okay. We talked about mind wellness, practicing daily mindfulness, positive self-talk, digital detox, setting intentions in the morning, gratitude journaling at night. We just covered body wellness tips. And again, these, you can be selfish. You can use all these for you. If you're a coach, healer, therapist, by all means, use these on your clients. Have some fun. Put some extra tools in your tool belt. That's where we come from, and that's why we love to help. If you don't know my background, I've been an elite energy coach for about 30 years. So I started with Olympians, Cirque du Soleil acrobats, national sports teams from all over the world. I've had about 15,000 people go through my hands. Wrote a couple best-selling books on energy management. And I was able to transfer and translate those abilities. I'm also working with quite a few incredible executives and people at elite levels in business, not just sport. And that all translated and transferred when it came online at the beginning of the pandemic, looking to help the coaches, the healers, the specialists blow a dog whistle to their target audience, so that if they were hunting whales like executives, leaders, C-suite, those are the people that we can help find, bring to an incredible event, a leadership roundtable series, a financial fireside chat, a tequila and tech talk, whatever fun we can have. And their audience is delighted. And ultimately, they get the credit for it. So those are the things we do over at Allura Creative Agency, a Frequency of Abundance group. These are the kinds of talks that are sponsored and proudly presented by Allura, so that we have this ability to give back to everybody and share these. Whether it serves you to have these, if you want to come be a co-host with me, have some fun, share one of your incredible blessings with us. If you wanted us to shine a light on you and all the cool things that you do and get that to big up, that might be something we could talk about as well. So you have my contact in the chat. Reach out, show some love, give a thumbs up, give a hi, and let's go. Once quick through, again, the body wellness. Hydration, big time. Moving with joy, even bigger. Sleeping, Use it as a superpower. Nourish yourself wisely. And just a little bit even. Stretch every day. Okay. Let's put it together. Mind-body connection. Listen to your body. So tune into the signals. Things like fatigue. Things like tension. Things like tension leading to fatigue. And respond with the rest or relaxation that you need. Your body communicates your needs very well to you. I'm not sure you're listening or listening well or fully intuitively, intentionally, really actively listening so you can hear what it's saying, what it's not saying. You know, sometimes you ask your partner, is everything okay? Everything's fine. You're like, you just know it's not fine. But, so this is where your body's telling you something and you need to listen and you need to ask. So tune into all those signals. It'll broadcast them quite loudly, I promise. Do some nature therapy. Spend time outdoors. Anytime you go for a walk in nature, you can rejuvenate both your mind and your body. It's an incredibly inexpensive and time and money exercise that you can just go and have the great outdoors go. The breathing, that helps. The walking, that helps. The visual eye candy of looking around at pretty things like nature, that helps. It's right there. It's very inexpensive. While you're there, deep breathe. Like 4, 7, 8 breathing techniques, you know, where you're going to be trying to calm your mind and your body in moments of stress. So earlier we talked about another one, which was more of a box. It was a 4, 4, 6. So we'd inhale for 4, in through the nose, we'd hold for 4, and we'd exhale through the mouth for 6. This is another one I want to share. It's 4, 7, 8. So this is even more intense. It's even deeper and obviously lasts a little bit longer. So 4 in, hold 7, exhale 8. Four, 7, 8 is a deeper breathing exercise. You feel yourself a little, whoa, okay. And it's a wonderful settling. So it'll calm your mind and your body in moments of stress. I invite you to use them interchangeably. Nobody will know you're doing it. Just you. And it'll feel great. So, looking at things that feel great, there's 2 sides on this coin. And then we'll get into some cool little wisdom nuggets for you. I apologize. I'm having more Greek mountain tea than usual. Thanks for bearing with me. The 2 cool little other things that I want to throw in. One's on the left side, and I'm going to call that laughter is medicine. And some people say laughter is the best medicine. And on the other side, kindness. Kindness counts, especially random acts of kindness. These are your 2 little wild cards because they turn the mind-body connection now into something else. They make it spiritual. They make it emotional. They make it creative, connected to source, putting you back in alignment, putting you back in the frequency of abundance. That's kind of cool. That's why laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is going to reduce your stress hormones. It's been proven. It's going to boost your immune system. Keep laughing. Lower your stress. Stay healthier. It's quite fun. You just have to, like we talked about from the first one, be mindful. Maybe pick laughter as your mindful exercise. 5-10 minutes of focusing on something. Put something that makes you laugh, whether it's cat videos or comedy. And focus on laughing for 5-10 minutes a day. Reduce your stress. It's kind of nice. Boost your immune system. It's kind of a bonus. Find those moments to laugh daily. Be open to the universe naturally, making everything around you just for you so that you can laugh. Pick something that you know makes you laugh. Do both. There's no shortage of this. It's good. A little is good. More is good. It's all good. Laughter is a medicine. Kindness. Kindness counts. Acts of kindness. Whether they're going to be for yourself, yes, that counts, or for others, they're going to foster emotional well-being, a sense of connection. So think about that. If you're going to be kind, if you're going to reach out, if you're going to do something to yourself even, where you're like, hey, I've been working too hard, I need a moment off. To somebody else, oh, they look like they're struggling with that bag. Here, let me help. Anything. It could be small. It doesn't have to be pay for the groceries for the person behind you in the checkout line. It doesn't have to be something humongous like, that's it. I'm giving myself 2 weeks off in Tahiti to really relax my mind and body. It doesn't have to be this gargantuan event. It can just be something small. I'm going to sit for the next 5 minutes and that's that. I'm going to be good to me. Self-care. I'm treating me right. It could be something cute and small like that. But kindness counts. Those acts of kindness, whether for yourself or others, you're going to foster emotional well-being because it connects the mind, body, and goes straight to the emotions. And that sense of connection is a deeper connection. It's to source. So we're good. Got your mind, body right. Got your mind separate. Clean that garden, pulled out all those weeds. Got your body right. Make sure you came in there, fertilized, watered it. Everything's beautiful. Gave it time and space and a healthy, safe place to grow. Wonderful. Now we're coming in with the connection. Now that you've done this beautiful garden, you get to walk that path that you laid and enjoy it. Enjoy the mind-body connection stuff in the path that you just made by clearing the weeds of your mind and fertilizing and watering them and giving them time and a safe place to grow through your body. You now have your mind-body connection. Listening to your body, going into nature therapy, breathing deeply, 4-7-8. Laughter is the best medicine, and kindness, and it counts. So, a couple little wisdom nuggets for you. You can call these quotes, you can call these affirmations, you can call these just points to ponder. Things that may, uplift you. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for the comment. Yes, kindness and laughter. Absolutely appreciate that. So know that everything going out already had an impact on everything within. We talk about that equal and opposite reaction. Welcome back to your high school physics class. If you got this rocket and it's going out and the jet engine behind it is pushing, these two things get equal real quick. The amount of pushing out here equals the amount of going forward over here. But is there a way to accelerate that? This rocket's just out in the open. It's got all this beautiful space behind it. Any way to make that accelerate quicker? Yeah, put a wall behind it. And now that jet is hitting this and it's pushing off something. It's not just got air. Air's got very little pushback. This wall, though, that it hits lets it take off even faster. Like its wheels got grip and it got purchase, and now it can go. Like a car with better slick tires. And these are the things that I want you to find. I want you to find that wall to push against. I want you to find those super grippy, slick tires. I want you to give yourself the advantage. Look at the wisdom nuggets that I'm about to share. Is something that you can pose to yourself. There's no better, there's no worse. So I thank you. Oh, I thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Thank you for the imagery. Let's look at taking care of your mind, and it's just as important as taking care of your body. So then wellness has to mean balance of both. You can't be well and unwell in one area. Oh, mentally I'm great. Physically, look like a champ. Emotionally, I'm a wreck. Well, then no. Whether we talked about the third one or not, it counts. So mental, physical, emotional, yes, that pinwheel needs to be activated. I want you to hear me clearly on this one because it may not be popular, but if you ask me personally, this is not condoned by medical science or anything like that. If you want to know my opinion, personal, I'm not a big fan of the cold and the flu being things that are necessary in the sense that it's going around and it's contagious and this and that. I don't believe that you have to just take, 20,000 milligrams of vitamin C from this date, in the calendar to this date and magically you will be okay. Definitely not a big believer in any kind of shots or boosters or things like that. So why is it that I haven't been sick in years? And I don't know if it's, look at it this way. There's a personal truth. Hey man, that's true for me. And nobody can deny that. And then there may be a more broad absolute truth. And that one may be a little bit stickier for some people to get over, right? Like I had people I knew that broke bones or snapped ligaments and healed in incredibly record time. Time that if they went to a doctor and told them, they'd be like, no, bodies don't work that way. And he's like, and yet, picture proof. Time-lapse photography. Every day I took a picture and it took 6 days instead of 6 weeks. How is that possible? Those kinds of things. And they happen all the time. And I know people and it's happened to me, and I'm sure if you try, you know people too. So I don't believe that it was bacterial or viral. I believe that it was me saying, hey, you're not listening to your body. It's been knocking on the door saying, I need you to take a break. I need you to take a rest. And you're not listening. And when you're not listening, it's going to come back. It'll give you some time to go, okay. You're in charge. No worries. Then it'll come back and now it's like pounding on the door. Knocks like the police. It's loud. It means it's with authority. And you're like, no, not now. I need you to rest. I need you to stop. I need you to take a break. I need you to go get self-care for you. And you still say no. Okay. No worries. Next time it comes with the battering ram. Next time it comes and it smashes your door down and it doesn't ask anymore. And now you're sick in bed for a couple days. You're forced to take a rest because you didn't listen to your body. So I have no problem jumping into a bubble bath in the afternoon or taking a nap, pre-dinner, post-dinner, whatever it is, and still getting on with my normal sleep schedule and this and that, because it doesn't happen often. But I do listen to my body when it does happen, and I do listen to the message behind. Because if I don't, I would get sick. And I haven't in years. And I didn't catch anything going around in the last few years either, which is kind of fun when everyone around me did. So that mindset of rest isn't a reward. It's a requirement for a healthy, thriving life. I use sleep as a superpower. I use rest not as a reward, but as a requirement. Health isn't about being perfect. It's about making consistent choices that honor your well-being. And you'll notice it because you'll feel well. If you don't, probably the choice you made isn't honoring your well-being. Don't want to be that simplistic, but honestly, I thought that burger looked really good in the picture. I bought it, I ate it, I didn't feel good afterwards. Did that honor your well-being? Probably not. And if you didn't do it and you ate something else that was healthy and it did make you feel good, as well as was delicious, magically those two things can happen, you'd be like, hey, that's honoring my well-being. I'm like, yes. You're not supposed to feel bad after eating. You're not supposed to feel heavy. You're not supposed to feel full. You're not supposed to feel like, I need a nap. You're just not. You ate wrong. You ate too late. You ate too much. You ate too little. There's something else going on. Because the right amount of food at the right time, the good stuff, the colorful stuff, makes you feel great. Not like run a marathon afterwards because, you're still content. You're not full, but you're content. Japanese say eat till you're 80% full. That's content. So knowing that your body hears everything your mind says and translates it. We talked about when you speak out, you're the first person who hears it. Forget about that. How about the guy in between the ears and the girl in between the ears and anybody else who's in that space? Your body hears everything your mind says. Speak kindly to yourself. Wellness is going to be a journey. It's not a destination. I want you to give yourself permission to celebrate every step moving forward. Don't need to see the finish line before you start the race. Wouldn't be a very long race, would it? So let's go back and share. You've got contact information in the chat. Would love to hear from each and every one of you. Pop in. Join us over on the LinkedIn group. Come say hi. And today is Wellness Wednesday. We've only got a couple more shows before the end of the year. We stop on Sunday the 22nd. Take a break till the 1st. You get to binge watch. I'm going to be running 2 episodes a day. So you get the entire first season from the Frequency of Abundance group, and it's going to be so much fun. You know, we've only started this a very, very short time ago. Already have hundreds of active members in the group. It's so wonderful to be able to connect with everybody and to put out this kind of content that we keep hearing and getting the thumbs up in the comments and the thank yous, and just really feeling like it's connecting and it's helping. So we're here to serve those that serve others. If I personally, as an elite energy coach, can help you through anything that you're going through, if I can flip hats and, as a Lura Creative Agency founder, shine a bright light on you and help you blow a dog whistle to your target audience through incredible events and talks and maybe even your own private community, please reach out to me. I'd love to say hi. So until tomorrow, and yes, I'll spoil it a little bit for you. Now, tomorrow is going to be Thoughtful Thursday. We're looking at reflections on progress and growth. Something very important to give yourself before the end of the year. Fearless Fridays is coming up. 2 days, taking the leap. Courage in action. And that's going to be right after you just came from reflections. You're going to come up with some things. Next day you might need to know how to boom, springboard off of that. Launch ramp. That'll give you a Fearless Friday, taking the leap, courage into action, and then Successful Saturday, turning challenges into triumphs. So we're going to go strong right into the weekend. Sunday's going to be the last one of the year. I'm leaving it as a mystery. So you have to tune in to see what we're going to be talking about. And we'd love to have you say, hey, come in and share, join us. It's going to be a wonderful time. So, pop in, say hello. And we want to make sure that we're here serving you. So if you have any ideas for future talks, if you have something that you wanted to share, if you wanted to be a guest with us, come join us. Come have some fun. We're going to love it. We're going to talk to you tomorrow.